Welcome to the journey of an entrepreneur. I'm your host, Ryan Batts, and I have a fun and exciting topic today. It's a fun and exciting topic for me. It's because it's how our company was built. It's the foundation of our company, and that's customer service. That's simply how we grew at the rate we did. Is I hyper-focused on customer service. Just to give you a backstory on the company, as soon as I started out, the communication that was coming from my customers I listened to, and that communication was, oh, you showed up on time. Oh, you're early. You communicated. Things like that. It was little things that I thought were just things you needed to do to be a professional that were severely lacking in this home service industry. So I said, you know what? The light bulb went off. I'm going to hyper focus on customer service, and that's what we did. And from there, this is our 5th year as a company. We have over 450 5-star reviews, and that's simply because we do things right. We make things as easy as possible for the customer, and we strive every single day to improve that process. So I guess a challenge I could ask you is, what does your customer journey experience look like? So what I've done is I've written down exactly what our customer journey looks like so that you can see what we've done to improve and how we continue to improve daily and try to strive to be, you're never going to be perfect, but you want to try to strive to reach that perfection, okay? And in the process, try not to drive yourself crazy. But I'm going to go over it really quick. I've written it down. First, we have a beautiful layout for our website. So when you come on, your very first thing you're going to see is a professional, well thought out journey on that website. We have all our branded colors. It makes it very easy to see who we are, what our values are. The 5-star reviews are up there, easy contact form that they can fill out. Now, as soon as they fill out that contact form, this is huge. There is an instant contact to them. So if you go on there, you fill out all your information, you're interested in our service, within a minute you will be contacted. I've talked about this in another podcast, how important that is. But to read the number again, if you reach out to someone within a minute of them filling out a form or reaching out to you, the conversion rate goes up 391%. All right, I don't make up those numbers; those are just the numbers behind you following up on someone within a minute. So that's huge. That's what we do, okay? So that's an instant contact. Our conversion rates are going up. And it's just a touch point that someone's interested within a minute, boom. And then now this starts the process for that customer, okay? Now let's say that customer decides they don't want to fill out on the website. They want to call in, all right? Well, now we have a professional office manager that is answering the phone calls. They have a script to go by. Now, obviously, they can go rogue off that script, but there's certain things that they need to do. They need to smile. They need to be warm. They need to be welcome. They need to make sure they are guiding that customer because they're the professional here, right? They're answering all the questions. You're talking not to the person like they're an infant, but, as if they don't know anything about pressure washing, window cleaning, gutter cleaning. You need to take them and educate them on every single aspect of it so that they have all the knowledge when they get off that phone call and they know exactly what to expect, okay? So having a professional behind your business when they give someone a call. Now, also, what else we have in place? Say our office is on the phone. Well, we have an overflow center of professionals that can answer the call. So we're never going to miss a call. So you call us at midnight, someone's going to pick up, okay? So that is never letting a customer go through the cracks. We're making sure we're always answering our calls, whether it's the office team right here local or if it's an office team somewhere in the U.S. that's going to pick up. They know who we are as a company. They know our values. They know all the information. We fully vetted them and made sure they know all the information. So a call is never going to get dropped. We're going to make sure you're taken care of because it could be a customer that's just reaching out or a customer that has an issue they need to be dealt with, and we need to make sure that we have someone picking up at all times. All right. Then we have the personalized attention. We're making sure we're asking questions. Is this for an event? Is this for someone special for a birthday or something? We make sure we get all that information. So we need to know, are you selling this house? Like, how quickly do we need to make sure this is scheduled so that maybe we have to possibly move things around? So the personalization that you're getting over that phone is huge. And it's also something that you can relay to the technicians in the notes. So is it a birthday coming up? Okay, let's put that in the notes. The technician's going to wish them a happy birthday or an early birthday when they arrive. All right, is it for an anniversary or for a Mother's Day gift? All right, things like that to make it personal are the little things that go a long way, so that when the technician gets there, they already know a lot about the customer, because you have the home office team that's answering these questions and gathering that information and supplying the technician with all this knowledge on that customer. So they know a little bit about that customer before they get there. Again, the information is clear. The customer knows everything and what to expect. And then when it comes to scheduling, it's through our CRM. They get a notification right away. They'll be notified 5 days prior. On that notification, it will have the time, the date, and exactly what technicians with a visual, so they get to see who that technician is, and then a bio on that technician. They need to know a little bit about that technician before they arrive. So there's no stranger showing up to the customer's door. The technician knows a little bit about the customer, and the customer knows a little bit about the technician. So there's a soft greeting before they even arrive, all right? So before that technician arrives, they are going to send a message that they're on the way. So you will receive a text message that's saying the technician is on the way before they arrive. So it's giving you an alert. So you know what time they're supposed to show up, but there are a lot of variables that can happen throughout the day. So maybe they're a little bit early, maybe they're running a little bit late, but that text message lets them know exactly time window of when they'll be there, okay? So all that, now they're going to meet that customer, okay? So once we arrive, what do we look like, okay? Well, the trucks are fully wrapped, professional look, commercial grade equipment. When the technician gets out, they have a uniform with our logo, professional look with a cap with our logo, clean cut, making sure, we are working outside, and there will be probably, as we go along through the day, a little bit of dirt and things that might be on them, but still, tucked in shirt, look professional. So when they go to greet that customer, it's just giving off a brand that is representing someone that is a professional, okay? And then when they're greeting that customer, we're making sure, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I'm John, I'm your technician. I'm here to take care of you today. And then we're going to ask that customer to walk us around their house, their property, to show us little things, because as you're walking around with that customer and talking to them, you're building rapport, and that's what we're all about. We're not just a transaction. We're making sure that that customer is fully taken care of, and we listen to their needs. So it might be something on the north side of the house that's gets a lot of shade, and we really need to focus on that. Or maybe it's the screened-in porch or back patio where they spend a lot of time with their family and friends, or maybe they have an event coming up. Well, we're going to give extra attention to that place, because we know that it's something special for that customer, because we've listened to their needs. Okay, so that's very important. All right, so then we clean, make sure they're taken care of, and then we're going to walk around again with that customer. We want to ensure that we get complete satisfaction, 2 thumbs up, before we take any type of payment, okay? So we are responsible for the work that we have done. We make sure that the customer checks off on our work and that they're completely satisfied with our work, okay? Now, what if a customer isn't there? Well, we take pictures. We do a walk around of a video that is just like the customer was there, and then we're going to put that on their invoice. So that customer that's not even present gets to see before, after, and a video of what the house looks like when they're not even there, okay? Because we know everybody can be busy, or they're at work, or things come up. And, gutter cleaning, they're not going to get on the roof. They're not going to look and see that their gutters are cleaned out. They want some pictures to show that, okay? So we're just, again, providing customer service in the form of trust, showing you that we've taken care of you, we've made sure that we've done everything right, and we're proud of our work. All right, and then what's the last thing that we do? Well, the last thing that we do is we will give you a happy call. This is what we call our happy calls, where we're calling within 24 hours to make sure that everything went well, okay? This is important on so many ends. Again, it just shows the customers that you care, that you're not running from anything, that if there was a mistake, we'll own up to it and we'll come back out. But also, it's a great time to get feedback from your customers. And the most important feedback is usually the negative feedback. That negative feedback, whatever it may be, should make a little light bulb go off in your brain, say, well, I need to tighten up on this. So was it that we were a little bit late? Well, why were we late? Let me look into that. Well, something wasn't clean the way the customer expected. Well, was that not explained to the customer? Did we not explain to the customer that rust or oil or things like that might not come off? If that's the case, we need to make sure we talk to the office manager or overflow and making sure they're explaining this prior to our arrival. Also let the technician know to show the customer that. So the feedback that you get on those happy calls is really what makes you improve as a company. Don't take it as something negative. Take it as a learning experience so that you can improve your company. So this is what our customer journey looks like. I have 10 steps here of what that looks like. If you can't name at least 10 steps for your customer journey, I ask and I give you the homework to write what that journey looks like, then maybe you need to bump it up a notch and improve your customer journey because it's huge. Your customers and what they say to other people are the lifeline of your business, and you need to make sure you fully take care of them from the very start of the website all the way to the post follow-up. Something that we're working on now is even to add more value. We're making a vendor list. We know that if that customer trusts us, they're constantly asking for other home service businesses that they can trust as well. So who can they trust for a HVAC? Who can they trust for plumbing? Who can they trust to take care of their lawn? Well, we're going to provide them with that. So as soon as we're done with that customer experience, we're going to shoot them a message with that visual of who, the company that we trust, that we've used, and a contact number. So that's another value add. So how much value can you add to that customer? That's what you should always be thinking about. So again, this is our customer journey experience. I do challenge you to write yours down and see how you can improve it daily. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We have our teacherunderpressure.com website, and we have our Facebook at Teacher Under Pressure and Instagram at Teacher Under Pressure. We love to talk to you. We love helping other entrepreneurs on their journey. I don't care if you're local. I have talked to plenty of local pressure washing companies right in my backyard that I've helped out, that people have helped me out, that I have mentors just in this area. Love to help you out. Please just reach out, and we will make sure we get you on the right track. All right? Have a great one.